Hi, I'm Reverend Brandon Gilmore, the senior pastor here at Lakeview UMC, and we're here to go deeper into today's worship service where people ask questions based on the sermon, the verses that were read, or anything that happens in worship, just to dive deeper into our understanding and to wrestle more at the texts and what was being presented here on Sundays. And so we have two questions, and Pastor Ernie, what were the two questions that we got today?
The first question is, does God's calling in your life always have to be grandiose, or can it happen on a smaller scale? And the second question is there more than one way to be called?
Great. These are great questions. One of the things I was preaching on is that we're not all called to be pastors and missionaries. So I think this is the big grandiose, like your whole life, that you're dedicated to being in ministry, being a public servant, a faith servant. Not all of us are called to that way, and it can be not grandiose, but it can be little. Some people might feel a calling and to be a Sunday school teacher, a calling to be a bus driver, to go pick up people on Sundays, any type of the little ministries that we do here, the I Help, the Thursday nights together, the Wednesday groups, all the different service parts, the Monday wrappers, all of that. There are so many different things that you could be doing in the church and maybe feeling called to do that. One of the most specific things that I hear a lot with people is feeling called to go onto a mission trip or to be a part of a mission group that's a part of the church. So you might have been feeling that. And so these are also the little callings that we can have, and so all the little things that you could do feel called to. This would be the answer to the second question, is to just look at all the things that the churches are doing, whether it's the physical in-person things or the online things, like with Pastor Ernie, with if you have a social media background or a sound or a video, any of these skills, these talents that you're using for your vocation, these can also be utilized and used here in the parts of the church. And so you might have that background and just feeling to go deeper and to get more involved into a church. And so just come to any of the leaders and say, I have this, can it be used? And 99.9% of the time, yes. What you have can be used and incorporated. We can use that calling into the life of the church. And so I hope this helps you to know that we're all called and we all have jobs to do, from some of the grandiose jobs like being bishop and pastor and preacher and missionary, to Sunday school teachers and videographers and ushers and just the person that just does the servant work behind the scenes during a meal, during a mission event. That can be a calling too. It's just, I hope that you put yourself out there to God and say, hey, use me, call me, and God will. So that's my hope for you this day and always. Have a great day. Bye.